I'm out of the United States at one of the most unknown powerhouses in the entire sport of lacrosse. A tiny school of just 300 kids that somehow produced the most pros, captains, and All-Americans in the sport of lacrosse.
Hell yeah!
Just snow, sweat, and some of the greatest players in the game we've ever seen. Today, I'm taking you inside Canada's hidden factory of greatness, the Hill Academy. And what's even crazier is some of the teachers and athletic directors are some of the greatest of all time. Brody Merrill, arguably the greatest to ever touch a stick, is the athletic director. Oh, and their prep team head coach is only the best player in the world right now, Jeff T. Oh, and their science teacher? Yes, the best defender in the world right now, in Graham Hossack. You have 3 Hall of Famers just walking the halls of this Canadian lacrosse school.
You know, there wasn't these big grand plans for the Hill Academy. We've grown very incrementally over the years. I had graduated, I was back home, my parents both being former teachers. We kind of just dove into it. It was almost serendipitous.
The Hill Academy had humble beginnings. Opened in 2006, the first class was ran out of a house with only 18 students, and it's only grown from there.
Our first year was in a conference center, and then we did work out of some schoolhouses to a church, eventually to a hockey arena.
Everybody up until a couple of years ago went to school in a hockey rink. It sounds funny, but I mean, we loved it. And now we got this amazing campus here with our own turf field. We got our sport court, and we got AAA hockey teams here. So I think it's growing slowly, but yeah, it feels a little bit different, but I think from the ground up roots, they're the same.
We're up here in Canada at the Hill Academy School, about to get a tour with my guy, Big O. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Come on.
What's this place like? What's the little lobby action like?
This is a lower flex, so we got teachers doing any work, students studying.
I think one of the most interesting aspects about this school is the amount of great lacrosse players they've created. The alumni walls down here. Can you take us through real quick?
Yeah.
We're walking down alumni hall, it's safe to say.
Yep.
We've got some legends on the wall again.
Yeah.
The amount of people the Hill has produced, insane.
The amount of legends that have passed through this hidden lacrosse factory is crazy. Jeff Teat, arguably the best player in the world right now. Brett Dobson, one of the best goalies in the world right now as well. Dyson Williams and Josh Sawada, 2 PLL rookies that had great college careers. Dylan Ward, the MVP of the World Lacrosse Championship and a 13-year pro vet. Chris Cloutier, the legend that scored the overtime championship winner. 2-time PLL champ Kyle Jackson. And stars like the Noble brothers, Randy Stotts, Adam Patra, Clark Peterson, Justin Anasio, Brendan Bomberry, Ian McKay, Zach Miller, Tanner Cook, and the recent national champion at Cornell, William Firth. But we can't forget about the prominent female alumni, featuring Aurora Cordingley, standout at Hopkins in Maryland, standout defender in Brooklyn Walker Welch, who you saw in my UNC video.
Brooklyn Walker Welch over here, legend, Canadian legend.
Annabelle Child at Harvard, then the Powerhouse Northwestern, and lastly, Maddie Baxter at Syracuse.
Jeff Teat, obviously. He just has like a wave around him, I feel.
You think like
he's
aura? Is that what you call it?
Aura. He just walks with aura pretty much.
Are these kids ever in awe when they pass you in the hallways? I mean, we're talking about you're the best lacrosse player in the world, and you're in the building of these kids, talking it up with them.
No, they're definitely not.
They ever get their Sharpie out and they're like, yo, coach.
No.
Jeff Teat is one of the best players in the world right now, walking these halls and running the show as the head coach of the prep lacrosse team. I was curious, what brought him back to the Hill?
It was the easiest decision ever. For me, I kind of grew up here, and everything that I was taught probably outside of my parents was here. Obviously learned how to, be a great field lacrosse player, but my habits, everything I've learned is from, Coach Brody and Coach Patrick here. I truly believe that, this is the best place to be a professional lacrosse player in my steps. We have the best strength condition coach, in my opinion, in the world, in Coach Dre. I trust that guy with my life. As a student athlete, you're being coached by professional lacrosse players, guys that have similar interests, guys that were in your footsteps, but it also mimics exactly what a college schedule would look like, right? They have a practice, they have a workout, they have class. I think that's a big part of what makes this place special is the small concentration of amazing people, amazing students, amazing staff, amazing teachers, everything.
Now we're coming upstairs to the academic wing.
What's the GPA looking like right now?
High 80s, working on the 90s, not bad.
Okay, I like that. So is that A's and B's?
Yeah, academics matter, so yeah.
So as we come down here, we got some of the boys. Do you want to give a couple shout outs, introduce some of the fellas to the team?
Yeah, some of the Lax boys studying. We got Cole, Tanner, JR.
What's one thing you guys can tell us about Big O that we don't know?
He's one of the funniest guys I know.
I like that, all right.
So we got Matt and Cam Macchioni.
What are these coaches like?
They're amazing, I love them.
It's kind of interesting because a lot of guys have referred to you as like triplets. You guys all kind of look the same.
Us three.
Yeah.
Bing bang.
I like that. All right.
So this is an academic wing, and we're gonna be walking in a classroom. Teacher's Miss Evans.
Yeah.
She is a
Eric
big
Evans,
lacrosse player
legend.
too.
And we're gonna dive in here in 1 sec. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, freshen. Here we go. This is class. We have Miss Evans here. Do you want to introduce the class and who you are to the fans?
I'm Miss Evans. This is my health and nutrition class here.
And how we doing in here? What are we learning about today?
We're working on vitamins right now.
Vitamins. What's the most important vitamin to take? Vitamin C. What's your teacher like for the fans out there that might not know her?
Best teacher in the academy.
Really? Okay. I like that.
The culture is the real deal here at the Hill. With only 300 students out in the middle of nowhere, Canada, the camaraderie is a big part, and I got to see it firsthand in the weight room.
Bang, here we are, baby. Here we are. This is the weight room. This is where it goes down and dirty,
Yeah,
baby.
they like
What's
it.
it like to be getting coached by some of the best players that are currently playing the sport of lacrosse?
Getting coached by the best of the best. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of what makes this place special. Is the small concentration of amazing people, amazing students, amazing staff. I'm sure everybody knows the household name of Brody Merrill.
Yeah.
With somebody like Jeff, and especially for him, having gone here and kind of being that example here for so long, it resonates for our students, and knowing that it makes it feel a little bit more attainable and real.
I think it helps that I still play to
Yep.
get that level of respect with them. There'll always be like a day or two where they just watch my highlights and hits and stuff.
Like that. You saw it coming. Hostek's gonna get cold as he lays out Randall.
Kind of funny. I'm like, well, this day's kind of a write-off in terms of what they're doing.
If you just follow under their wing, they'll
Yeah.
get you in a good place. It's amazing. Energy, coaches, everyone around you just pushing, making you better. I love it.
What's your favorite part about the Hill Academy?
It's probably the culture, energy, just like positivity. Like everyone's just there for each other. They're
Yeah.
always like pushing you to be your best
Yeah.
version of yourself. So.
Come on! Drive! Come on! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
And I think the one thing that we have that other teams don't have is just that grit. That mentality of just going out there to win. And practicing with these guys, we're pushing each other every day. And I think we're on a whole nother level.
We got one of our very own getting a quick set in.
Yeah, so this is Baxter Berman.
Yeah.
Bax.
Dr. Bax, fellow Italian, I might add. Bax, what's it like working out in here?
Good energy all the time, every day.
As a Mitchell Pehlke subscriber, who's the biggest frog hitter on the team?
Probably Oscar, to be honest with you.
Let's get a group frog in here.
Yeah,
Let's
I
get
like
a
the
frog for the
frog. I
fans.
like-
Bing bang!
Bang, that's what we do here.
Be like us and hit the frog yourself at MitchellPehlke.com. We just dropped our all-new winter merch collection with new hoodies, beanies, and a couple different t-shirts you might like, along with hats, socks, wristbands, and so many stickers. Get frogged out this holiday season at MitchellPehlke.com.
So this is the trail.
I think it's probably the coolest way to walk to practice. Like, look around, like, it's pretty sweet.
Yep.
Sometimes you see like a deer or turkeys and stuff.
Nothing more Canadian than snow on the ground.
Yeah. Learned a lot about the boys down this trail.
So where are you from originally?
Orangeville.
Orangeville.
Yeah, so just like 5 minutes from here.
Is the snow pretty normal here?
Oh, normal. Usually it's up to our waist here, but
Really?
yeah, it's crazy.
Well, the Young Bucks, you can see. Take a look at the field.
We did that though when we were younger.
Yeah. Paid it
Kind of
forward.
like
You paid it forward.
rookie duties.
Yeah, 100%. Paying your dues is essential. When the Hill gets snow, this is what it looks like. The Young Bucks get after it the old-fashioned way. Is it one of those things where, like, we don't want to get like a actual machine to get the snow off just to keep the grit at the Hill?
I think it's the grit. It's the grit factor that it brings for sure.
Go! How normal is this?
Pretty normal. I feel like it's a good warm up.
Good warm-up.
Gets us fired up.
Gets the blood going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day, our team, like you saw, we walk through the trail. Now we come up to the 2 rocks here. That's Cooper's and Jameson's rock here. And every day we just give a little tap to the rock before we get onto the field there. And we just know right when you touch the rock, you dial in.
It also just like for to like remember like the legacy of the school.
Yeah.
So like the people that came before us.
And they take that legacy very seriously. During my time at the Hill, I kept seeing the number 45. an important and meaningful number for all staff and students.
After a former student athlete by the name of Jamison Coleman, and he wore number 45 after the movie Rudy. Okay. One of our strength and conditioning coaches wore it, and he really looked up to our strength and conditioning coach, and they formed a bond, and he just kept getting better and stronger, and his mindset was one more rep. And so if somebody was doing 7, he would do 8. He passed away later on in that spring, and it was obviously shocking for our whole community, and our students that were going to school with him at that time made the pact to wear number 45 as they went on to kind of honor Jamison, and kind of continued to this day. It reminds us that we don't have to play, we get to play, and so that's something that's really sacred to us here.
Yeah. For us to honor him and his legacy, we keep the number 45 a big part of this school. So at the end of every practice, the 45 penny is handed off to somebody who gave a Jamison-like effort.
This place, again, is so unique to me because this high school is producing lacrosse legends, and like you ask anyone in the States, the Hill Academy, they have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
But you come up here and lacrosse fans know exactly what it is, and the amount of legends you guys have produced through the school is really unique. Like, why do you think that is?
They work hard, they all go for the extra rep and work the gym, and like at practice we're all like, look at this, we're on the snow right now practicing. This is gritty stuff. Like we could call a day off, but no.
I think like even it's like a chip on the shoulder almost for us too.
We also think the bus rides too. Like we have to try.
I heard that from Teeter.
Yeah, it's pretty far from a lot of the other the schools that we play. We always travel. Bus rides are usually 8+ hours to go play a game. Oh yeah.
Oh my.
It's a grind. But
what's the longest one you guys have taken?
We went to
North Carolina was
North Carolina, how long? 14?
14.
Between that all-important grit and their storied legacy, it's easy to see what makes the Hills stand out apart from other schools. Prep team's out here at practice right now. Jeff Teat in his natural habitat. His voice on the field compared to in an interview, completely different. But another aspect that's so unique, and I think that's underlooked here, is these guys have a college D1 schedule in high school. Right? We've seen it already. They got to school early for a weight room session. Then they're in the classroom, and then they're out here for practice on the field. Then they go back to class. Then they have time to hang out, do homework, eat some food together. And that's a college schedule. So you heard Jeff Teat say it. When he got to Cornell, he felt so prepared because of the lifestyle and format the Hill gave him. This place is different.
It's a very tight-knit, small, intimate environment here, and with our coaching staff here is just trying to be that example, provide some mentorship, just to kind of be that positive example, and pushing them, challenging them, holding them accountable, but also being there for them. And it comes back to our roots of being a smaller school and kind of having that underdog mentality. I think it kind of resonates with the type of student athlete that comes here.